Recovering from a natural disaster takes years, and that's why we've come here to Panama City. This is a place that was hit hard by Hurricane Michael last year. It was a Category 5 storm, and you just take a look at this neighborhood and there is still so much damage. You see those blue tarps. So many roofs still need to be fixed and replaced across this entire area of Florida's Panhandle. So this week, we're going to be taking a look at federal disaster response. It is a long and complicated process, and it is one that the people here know very well.
There's been, hundreds of buildings that have had to be demolished and torn down. There are still hundreds to go. You still see blue tarps everywhere. You still see people living in their campers. There's neighborhoods in the Panhandle here that it's as bad today as it was the first week after the storm.
Tell us a little bit about where we're standing right now.
This is the worship center of City Church. It's been gutted. This is typically where we do our Sunday services, and it's the nucleus of life for our community.
How much more work needs to be done to even get close to fully recovering from the storm?
I don't hear anyone even use that terminology.
Yeah.
No one uses the terminology fully recovered because life has changed.
Being in it, what takes so long to get back to some sense of normalcy?
Anything that you want to do in the community, so many of the services are no longer there. Businesses are no longer open. If they are open, they are swamped. And then you combine that. Federal funding was extremely slow. That was a real source of frustration and a real source of disappointment for the people. And then, so many of the insurance companies have been extremely slow in the process. I mean, you hear it all the time, people that still have not received the first cent from their insurance company, and so they're stuck.
How do you keep the attention on Hurricane Michael, or is it difficult to do that?
That's probably been the single greatest emotional hurdle for the community to get over. And it was the feeling of being forgotten about so quickly. Right after the storm, we had the devastating fires in California, we had the elections, and it just seemed like the news cycle moved on.
Do you ever think of what that first service here is going to be like?
That first service will have a lot of tears. It'll mark recovery. It's probably going to be tempered a little bit in that I think our understanding of what a church is has changed. We aren't defined by our stuff. We're defined by the intangibles.